what's up you guys, this is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and today on Patch Notes you may have missed, I know you haven't heard that one in a long time, but it's kind of temporarily back. We're going to be covering some stealth buffs to Nekros, and I use the word stealth very, very loosely there, the recent buffs to Oberon, as well as a couple other bits and bobs. Alright, now before we move on, let me do a little bit of dress to shilling, because this weekend on May 27th and May 28th, that is Saturday and Sunday, at 10 AM Pacific Standard Time to 2 PM Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be doing this amazing stream over on my channel at twitch.tv/agayGuyPlays. We're going to be doing plat giveaways, we're going to be doing glyph giveaways, and I'm really excited because I finally got the proofs in the mail and I am super jazzed. The exclusive TennoCon shirt, we're going to be doing some giveaways for that one, so like totally dressed to shilling, right? I love it. So I have guests on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is going to be Hydroxate and Lil Navi Little Navi. Sorry, I always make her like she's like Lil Bow Wow, like she's a rapper. I kind of love that. And then of course on Sunday we've got Mogamu and Headshot, and we're going to be having a small rotating cast of people jumping in and jumping out to kind of aid us in our storytelling, because we do have a bunch of things going on. So definitely tune in for that. Alright, so starting off with the Nekros buff, I honestly wanted to talk about this yesterday, however, there really wasn't much beyond this, and I was like, so as soon as the Oberon buffs came in today, I was like, we're doing an episode! So in Octavia's Anthem Update 20.6.0, Nekros got a nice chunky buff, and it was actually to his Shadows of the Dead, because previous to this, Shadows of the Dead could not summon Xmas units, but it can now, so now he can run with a and let me tell you, at high end, you're gonna be running into a ton of Xmas units, so for him to be able to just summon a swarm that just links all of their auras together, it's fan-fucking-tastic. It's absolutely amazing, and it makes him really one powerful frame. It's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't seem like a big thing, but when you're traveling with a pack of like 7 of them, it's like, it's immense. It is a big deal. Now moving along to today's hotfix changes, I do have to shit on that just a little bit, because as of update 20.6.1, Oberon's renewals now affect their minions yet again. Oberon's renewal now heals friendly summon units, i.e. Nekros' Shadows of the Dead, at 1/3 of the rate, but consumes 1/3 of the energy drain for doing so. Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, I was so happy to see this gone, and now it is back, and it is kind of painful, and I'm like, DE, just get rid of it, but I do need to put this out into the universe. The change to have renewal not affect friendly units was met with varying opinions, and now it is further tweaked to meet a happy middle ground. I happy, DE, I'm not. But I do want to put this out into the universe that, you know, the game doesn't revolve around a single person. Whether it's my opinion or other people's opinions, clearly DE is not doing this because DE wants to do this per se, but DE is doing this because the community has kind of said that they would like to see this happen. So I was actually playing this in a defense, as you can see by the clips, because, you know, they're already running, but I'm not talking over anyway. But as you can see in the clips, it is a little bit of a struggle for me to keep my energy up. Actually, it's a good chunky struggle, because I've got my Arcane Energize on my SANDR, and I'm also running with a Rock to Ceranos, which of course, as you know, has the energy proc. So it's doable, but it's not pleasant. I'm just putting that out into the universe. Now with that unpleasantness aside, let's move on to the good shit. Hallow Ground has got a range buff, and this is fucking fantastic. Now the arc has not changed whatsoever, but the distance, the radius, has actually changed by a whole lot. It went from 25% being affected by range up to 75%, and that is a nice big chunk, as you can see on the screen right now. Next up is a change to renewal. Aside from the painful, I don't want to take care of your kids buff, Nekros, we also got an amazing change, which is Oberon's renewal armor buff will now be applied to allies anytime they step onto Hallowed Ground while renewal is active, as opposed to them having to be on Hallowed Ground when renewal hits them. This is fucking game changing and makes it so much more convenient to use. Not that it wasn't that hard to use before, but as you guys know, I had the Pet Oberon technique where we had to lure people to our Hallowed Ground with energy pizzas. But this is fucking fantastic, because now you can just make sure renewal hits them. That's all you gotta do, and then just lay down a Hallowed Ground casually whenever you fucking feel like it. And just as long as renewal is on them, they're gonna have the armor buff applied to them permanently. Done. Set. Easy. And last but definitely not least is the major change they made to Oberon's Reckoning armor debuff. It's now based off of the target's base armor instead of current armor, meaning no more diminishing returns. Now, if you aren't seeing what's happening on screen, basically, I was able to strip off the armor of a 145 corrupted bombard in 2 shots of Reckoning. That is fucking ridiculous, especially when considering the fact that Hallow Ground just got its range increased. The synergy has just improved. It's just gotten better and better and better, and in perfect timing for Oberon Prime's release, which is coming up this Tuesday. So if you guys haven't already been farming your Ash Prime parts, because he is getting vaulted, it's gonna be Ash, Vectis Prime, and Carrier Prime that are all getting vaulted. So make sure you go ahead and grab those relics this weekend, because on Tuesday they gonna be gone. And if you want the primed accessories from the Banshee Prime pack, remember those things are exclusive until they get unvaulted at some other part in the future. Remember, they don't get unvaulted all at the same time, and not every piece gets unvaulted. So I suggest you go ahead and pick up your Banshee Prime accessories if you haven't done it already. Just in case you want to have them in the future. I always get so many people that like regret the fact that they don't have certain accessory parts, but you know, I'm just putting that out there if you've got the money to burn. Now, 2 last little changes that I wanted to put in that really weren't major or anything, but I kind of, you know, I just figured, well, I'm doing this now, I might as well just go ahead, is that Nekros' Sand Shadows can now summon Eximus units as well. I damn well hope I don't have to take care of these motherfuckers on Oberon as well, because, you know, listen, you're getting people too excited about all of these goddamn summoned Eximus now. God damn it, D, you gonna make me pay for everybody's kids, Jesus! And we've also got some changes to Mag, which Pull, Magnetize, and Polarize can now be cast in motion. Their animations will now only take place on the upper part of her body, giving her a lot more mobility because, you know, all of the squish frames, they really need to be doing their parkours and the rolls and all that kind of stuff to make sure that, you know, you don't die. And they also removed the 0.75 second delay at the end of Mag's Crush cast. So, lots more mobility for Mag. Hopefully, she won't get crushed when she's crushing. Oh! Anyway, that was terrible. Alrighty, so that about does it for this episode of Patch Notes you may have missed. There are a couple other things like the new armor set finally pulling the energy color from your actual energy customization, but we'll cover that in a separate customization dress to kill video. And also the Ivara Yokai armor is like half fixed. It's really funny because Hitsu-san actually went ahead and sent me a message and they're like, they fixed it on the body but not on the helmet. So if you guys have the Yokai armor, you can kind of check it out right now from Tennogen, Ivara's Yokai armor from Tennogen, where her body's got the right textures, but her helmet's not quite there. However, it's a great thing we'll be able to feature in the video. You'll be able to see kind of like exactly how much texture affects a skin. So keep an eye out for that one because I believe that should be the next video that I put out. Regardless, as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch yo body while you are tuning in to our Saturday and Sunday stream this weekend, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I hope to see you guys there. You guys take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Patch notes, we will look through the patch notes, patch notes. So stupid.